Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. I'm just getting started. So today we're talking about well, let me introduce myself first. My name is Sasha Jones, sexy chef. I promote healthy living. Today, this is for my bread lovers. I love bread, so I have this recipe. If you guys love bread and you guys are trying to cut down on carbs, I have this recipe. It's called Cabbage Bread. So we're gonna hop right into it. So what you need is you just need like a whole cabbage. You can use like a what's it called, like a cheese grater or whatever. I'm just gonna use my knife. For those of you who are tapping in, welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. So today I'm making cabbage bread. So these is for people who love pizza crust. You can do like your pizza crust, your breakfast sandwiches, your regular sandwiches. It's really quick, fast, and easy. So you just want to like kind of shred it like this a little bit. So I'm gonna make. So this is going to be a vegetable bread, you guys. Let me put some gloves on. So the bread is made out of cabbage. So if you guys love cabbage, you guys are gonna love this recipe. It's called Cabbage Bread, and it comes out so crunchy and so delicious. You can put like avocado, make like a breakfast sandwich. You could do a regular sandwich. I like to put like turkey, wasabi sauce, pickles, you know, make it fully loaded. I love breakfast sandwiches. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put your shredded lettuce in a bowl. You're going to use 1 egg. Welcome to my live, everybody. Sexy chef in the building. Sexy chef in the building. So you're gonna put your 1 egg in there, as you guys can see. We're just gonna like swirl it around, and you're gonna kind of swirl it around and mix everything together for like 3 minutes because you want it to be like really foamy. And while that's doing that, I'm going to turn my frying pan on really quick. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. Who's trying to live a more healthier lifestyle? Who's trying to live a more healthier lifestyle and want to be able to eat all the good food? So I'm just going to put a little bit of butter inside of my pan. You can use olive oil, coconut oil. If you want it really crispy, add a little bit more oil. Exactly, me too. I love to eat, so I have to find foods that are, you know, nutritious, so I could be able to enjoy the benefits. So I'm gonna put this on high because I'm gonna be frying this bread. So for the people that are just tapping in, I'm making cabbage bread. You can use purple cabbage, and you just put 1 egg. And then once it gets foamy, you're gonna keep stirring it until it gets foamy. And once it gets foamy, I'm gonna add like some pepper, some paprika. You can add a little bit of salt if you want, whatever you want. But I'm just gonna add mine. Just a little bit of paprika, and I like spicy, so I'll probably add like a little bit of cayenne pepper in there. Finally caught on live. Oh yes, welcome to my live. I got some fitness trainers on my live today. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys. It's gonna start looking foamy looking. So all this is cabbage and egg. And I'm gonna add my little seasoning. I'm gonna put some ground pepper in here. Let me get this out the way so you guys can see. We're gonna add some fresh ground pepper. A little bit of cayenne pepper because I like spicy. If you guys want to add paprika or whatever, and I'm going to use my multi-tool. This is all natural. It's pretty much onions, garlic, and pepper. I sell these seasonings on one of my pages. Alright, so we want to get this really hot, as you guys can see, because we're going to fry our bread. And this bread tastes so delicious. Alright, so we're going to mix that up until it turns like kind of foamy. I like my bread a little seasoned, so as you guys can see, and it's going to come out like a piece of toast. Okay, we got to stir it around. I'm going to turn this down a little bit because it's getting too hot and the bread's not ready yet. Where it at? I want that. You want the cabbage bread? I was trying to read your comments, Savon. Hopefully I said your name right. Alright, so we're just going to stir this around. It has to be foamy, so you got to be patient with this, you guys. We're making cabbage bread for the people who are just tapping in. So if you love bread and you want to stay away from carbs, this is going to be a cabbage bread. Cabbage is filled with lots of vitamins, minerals, everything your body needs. You can put purple cabbage in here if you want, but we're just going to do green cabbage for now. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. I go live every Wednesday at 4 o'clock showcasing healthy recipes. I do lots of juice recipes. Okay, so you want it to be foamy, so it's getting foamy. Hold on. Alright, so that's how it's going to look. So now we're going to fry it. Alright, let's turn this back on. And you guys can use the cabbage that's already shredded too. It's pretty much coleslaw. You know how they have it shredded in a bag, but I like mine fresh, so I got fresh. Welcome to my live. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, everybody. That means a lot to me. Alright, so we're going to fry this bread now, this cabbage bread. So you can use I'm just using this for live, so it's my circle. You can use a square frying pan, or you can use a circle one. And however way you want your bread shaped, you just shape the cabbage. So I'm going to do mine because I'm just going to cut it down the middle, so it's going to turn into some bread. Alright, so we got to let it fry for a little bit. We're going to get our spatula. So what do you guys like on your sandwich? On my sandwich, I'm going to put like some dill pickles. I'm going to put like some turkey, a little bit of wasabi because I love wasabi. I like it. It's only 10 calories. What do you guys like on your sandwich? Avocado. Look, I'm about to do that on my sandwich too. I got the avocado right here. So I'm going to put avocado, turkey, and I love these dill pickles. So if you want to do a breakfast sandwich, spicy mustard, yes, that's my favorite. That's what I had on it last time, was spicy mustard. But if you guys want to do like a breakfast avocado sandwich, you can always do like avocado with scrambled eggs, with some turkey meat. If you're vegetarian, you can use no meat. You can put whatever you want on your sandwich. Yes, avocado and jalapenos. Let me grab my jalapenos since we're talking about jalapenos. You guys are naming all my favorite stuff. I got jalapenos too, so I'll probably put a little bit of jalapenos inside of my guacamole. So you guys can see it's frying. We're going to wait for it to fry on one side, and then I'm going to flip it. So for the people that are tuning in, this is avocado. I said avocado. This is cabbage bread. This is going to be turned into a cabbage bread. And like I said, whatever frying pan you use, if you use a square one, if you want your bread to be square, you'd use a square one. If you want your bread to be circle, you can just use a circle pan. Alright, so we're going to fry that. Now I'm going to flip it over, you guys. It's kind of sticking a little bit. Okay, so you see that side is done right there. So we're going to let it fry on the other side. And when it's done frying, you can actually make a couple of these, and you could put them in vacuum seal bags, and you could put them in your refrigerator so it can last a while. So you can make maybe like however many sandwich loaves you want, vacuum seal it. So after this is done frying, we have to put it in the refrigerator for like 10 to 15 minutes because it has to cool off so it doesn't fall apart, and that's what's going to give you the bread. So once that's doing that, I'm going to prepare the rest of the food. Creator. So anybody ever have cabbage bread before, or is this your guys' first time ever seeing this? You can do, you guys can do, if you guys like pizza, you can do like a cauliflower crust too. So I'll show you guys how to make a cauliflower crust on one of my other lives. And if you want your bread to be crunchy, you can add more butter. Pin a notice to viewers to contact you. Okay, so if you want it to be crunchy, you can add more butter to make it more crunchy. So I'm going to add just a little bit more butter. You can use olive oil, like I said. Alright, so I'm going to put a little butter around the edges so it can make it crunchy. I got 1.6K likes. Yay. Appreciate you guys. Follow me if you guys have not followed me yet. First time? Alright, so have you ever had cauliflower dough before? You ever have like a cauliflower first time? Okay, so did you guys see what I did? You guys get your cabbage. And you can make hamburger buns out of these too. If you want to do like a protein burger and you don't want bread, you could steam these, put them in a steamer, and you could put your hamburger inside and wrap them, and they're called protein burgers. So you can use cabbage as protein burgers as well. But this is going to taste like bread. This is actually toast. Hey, welcome to my live. Alright, so this is getting there. I'm going to flip it one more time because I want it really crunchy. Actually, this is where it's going to be. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's done. It has to cool off for 1 minute, so I'm going to put it in the refrigerator so it could cool off, and then I'll do the sides. Alright, so we're going to let that cool off for 10 minutes. And in the meantime, I want an avocado on my sandwich. So I'm going to do the avocado as instead of using mayonnaise, because mayonnaise is really high. You guys see how sharp this knife is? It literally cut down the middle of a seed. I've never even tried to cut down the middle of a seed. At least I know when I want to cut my avocado in half what knife to use. Alright, so now we're going to do our avocado toast. Man, this is a really sharp knife. Look, it literally cut down the middle of an avocado seed. Wow, I never even tried that except for now. Alright, so I'm using a fresh avocado. My son taught me how to make this avocado. He puts a seasoning with some lemon and lime. It tastes so good. If you guys want to make it like a salsa, you guys can put salsa on it too. Welcome to my live, everybody. I am making cabbage bread. My cabbage is in the freezer, but stay tuned in. If you guys want to know how to make it, I can give you guys a recipe. So it's pretty much cabbage shredded up with 1 egg. You whisk it until it turns foamy, and then you fry it, put it in a frying pan. And that's how we're going to do that. So I'm going to mix my avocado up. And I'm going to put a little bit of lime juice. And like I said, you guys can vacuum seal your bread too, or you can put it in the refrigerator. It'll last for a while, so you don't have to make this every day. You can make you like enough bread for the rest of the week. Okay, so now we're going to use our fresh squeezed lime. Welcome to my live. Yummy. I know, it is so delicious, especially for people who love bread. Like me, I love bread, but bread doesn't sit well with my stomach, so I have to stay away from it. And I came across this recipe called Cabbage Bread, and I've been making it, and it tastes so good. So I'm going to add a little bit of my all-purpose seasoning to my avocado. And this is no GMO, no salt, no anything. It's just all natural hydrated fruits and vegetables. So we're going to smush this in here. Yeah, this is for my bread lovers who love bread and they want to eat healthy and want to stay away from all those carbs. This is the perfect bread. It tastes good. Who loves cabbage, first off? Who loves cabbage on my live? Let's see who loves cabbage. Cute shirt. Thank you. It's my logo. Yeah, I actually have a little, I'm customizing some clothes with this print on it. Love my avocado. Cabbage, yes, I do. So everybody loves cabbage. That's good, because I've met some adults who do not like cabbage, and It's kind of weird because I'm like, as an adult, we should have an acquired taste for healthiness. So I put some lime juice in here, a little bit of my all-purpose seasoning, and this is going to be what I'm going to put on my cabbage bread. So this is a very low-calorie sandwich with lots of flavor. You can add hot sauce to it if you like spicy. Matter of fact, someone said jalapenos. Somebody on my live said they like spicy, so I'm going to put a little bit of jalapeno inside of my avocado. If you don't have jalapeno, you can always add, let me grab my knife. You can always add cayenne pepper. I eat avocado toast almost every morning or put it on my salad. Yep, avocado is really good for your hair, your skin, your nails. I make hair masks out of jalapenos. Alright, so I'm going to finely chop these because these are big chunks. Hold on one sec, you guys. Okay. So I'm just going to put maybe like a couple sprinkles of jalapeno in there. And we're going to put some tomato. Anybody ever put wasabi on their bread? It has like a little fire taste, but I just put a little bit on there because I like wasabi. Okay, so now our avocado is put together. Let's taste it. It tastes good. That lime gives it a really good kick. That seasoning does too. Because avocado doesn't really have a taste. I put hot sauce on my eggs. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for the heart. Thanks for the heart. I was trying to catch your name before it went off. Becoming number 2. Thanks for the love, you guys. I appreciate the love. Hold on one sec. Right, so we're going to do... Okay. So if you want to do like a breakfast one, you would put like egg on it, the breakfast meat. I'm just going to do the avocado, tomato, Snap Fam. Thank you for the love, Snap Fam. Did I say your name right? It says Snap, but it had an E at the end. Snape or Snap? It sounds like Snap. It'd be kind of hard to see. I'm going to grab my tomato really quick. What kind of, I got honey turkey roast, and then I got pepper turkey roast. Which one sounds better? Honey or the turkey? Anybody is the #1 veggie that's healthy. Exactly. Avocado is like the #1 best. To me, it's one of the #1 most beneficial vegetables. Next to greens. Greens has a lot of health benefits too. I don't really think tomatoes, honey. Yeah, I love raw honey. I don't know if tomatoes has any health benefits. Chef, what up? Hey, how are you? Welcome back to my live. I'm making cabbage bread. So it's going to be a healthy sandwich. Like I said, I did my research on tomatoes. I don't think tomatoes has any health benefits to it. I think it's just, I don't know. I wasn't able to find any. Does anybody know if tomatoes has any health benefits? Alright, 1 tomato is good enough. So I put my cayenne pepper, my wasabi. I'm going to get a couple dill pickles. We just got to wait like 10 minutes for the toast to cool off, because if you try to make a sandwich, as soon as it's done, it'll fall apart. So you got to let it cool off so it can form into a bread shape. That's the whole trick to it. So we're going to be patient. I might, oh, I can't do that because I have my pan inside the freezer. What does that say? I mix up, I mixed the 2 with deli meats. Like mix them both up, do the turkey and the, not the turkey, do the honey and the pepper. That would be smart. Alright, so I got everything. Let me grab my plate. So anybody on my live, do you guys ever use any alternatives for bread? Like, I know cauliflower is a really good one. I know broccoli is a really good one. Cabbage. What other, can you do like a has anybody ever heard like a mushroom bread? Like you can make bread out of mushroom. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Liz. Alright, so I got my vegetables over here. So I'm just going to keep that right there. We're going to wait for this to cool off. Let me see how it's looking. I'm going to see if I can push this out a little bit more. I'm just going to answer some questions real quick until the bread gets done. Carb quick, exactly. So I just created a recipe book for juicing. It has over 25 juice recipes. On my live a couple weeks ago, I did it's called the booster, the ginger boost. That's what it was called, the ginger boost. And that one was actually really good. Let's see. My volume down. All right. I guess it's broke, so never mind. We're gonna bypass that. Grilled portobello mushrooms and large ones. See, I'm gonna try that one because I seen that online too. That one looked really, really good. All right, let me see how my bread's looking. Still needs to cool off just a little bit more. So we got our pickles. Maybe I'll put a little bit of lettuce on it. Can't go wrong with lettuce. Yeah, so for the breakfast ones, I would just put like some egg, maybe some bacon, some breakfast meat. This is like more like a lunchtime sandwich, so I'm just gonna put some lettuce, tomatoes, pickles. I am a fan of sandwiches. I kid you guys not. I love me a good sandwich. Alright, I'm gonna rinse these off because I be hearing a lot of stuff about lettuce getting E. coli, so I'm gonna rinse these off before I put it on. I think I only need one piece of lettuce on my sandwich. I'll just put 2. Like I said, you can vacuum seal these too. Once you make them, you can vacuum seal them and eat them for later. Alright, let me get my paper towel. Gotta dry my tomato off. You look beautiful. Lunchtime sandwich. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is a lunchtime sandwich and late time snack. So I'm coming up with thanks for the flowers. I'm coming up with a cookbook called Late Night Munchies. So for the people that have late night munchies and you want to eat really healthy but delicious, I'm coming up with recipes for people that want to eat after 10 o'clock. It's called the Late Night Munchies. So they're going to be really delicious recipes that you can create in like 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to take my meat out. So I'm going to use a little bit of peppered. This is peppered turkey. I really like this, but I like the honey one too though. Alright, so I'm going to get just a couple pieces of turkey. That's the peppered turkey. Let's see, how much do I need? Yeah, I just got this out the deli today. It's fresh out the deli. So I'm going to give me a couple pieces of turkey. Probably like 2 pieces of honey. Because this is a low carb, so I want to just put just a little bit of meat on here. Because this is a low carb sandwich. For the people who are just tapping in, we're making cabbage bread. For the bread lovers, this should be enough right here. 2-3 pieces of meat's plenty. That's if you want a fat sandwich. Alright, let me clean my plate off real quick. Alright, so I'm going to get my toast out now. It should be ready. I hope it's ready. Please be ready. Alright, so it's been chilling. This is the cabbage bread, you guys. It's been sitting in the refrigerator for a minute. So, I'm going to cut it. You're going to cut it down the middle. If you want like a circle sandwich, I'm going to cut it down the middle. Drop my spatula. So this is the bread right here. See how it looks? Thin crust. You can make it thicker if you want, but I think thin is better for when you flip it. So that's going to be one half of the bread. The other half is in here. So here goes the bread right here. It's made out of cabbage. I'm just going to put just a little bit of wasabi on there. Let's see. This sandwich is so good, you guys. I had one yesterday. I can eat this like every day. Alright, so let me get a spoon. Look, why is my hair just everywhere? Alright, so we're just going to put a little bit of, you could put mayonnaise, mustard. This is low carb, so I'm trying to make it as low carb as possible. So for the people just tapping in, this is cabbage bread. So this is for the bread lovers. Alright, we're going to put our meat on now. This is honey turkey. And I'm going to mix it with a little bit of pepper turkey. I got 2 different turkeys, so I'm going to put like 2 different types of meats. And this is fresh out the deli. I'm going to add some pickles. And I'm going to add like a really thin slice of tomato. I'm not really a fan of tomato. I just did it for the texture and the color. And I'm going to add me 2 pieces of lettuce. Actually, I think I just want 1 piece of lettuce, because I don't really like a lot of lettuce. Alright, so we got our lettuce. And I don't like that middle part, so I'm taking that out. I just want straight lettuce. Alright, so now what are we going to put on here? Put a little bit of pepper on top, some fresh ground pepper. Alrighty, and then here's the other half of the bread right here. So like I said, these are good for breakfast sandwiches. Who doesn't like a really good sandwich? That's how I eat my sandwiches. I don't use bread. Yours looks delicious. What do you use when you make your bread? I want to know. I be wanting to know other people's recipe ideas, because I can't stand bread. Bread messes me up. I can't eat bread. Bread makes my stomach bloated. I can't use the bathroom. So this is the cauliflower sandwich. So I need a pink glove, so I love those. Do you have a Cosmoprof by where you live? You can order these on Amazon, but I buy mine at Cosmoprof because I'm a hairstylist too. And so they really made these when breast cancer month came out in October, and people were buying them so much they just made it official. Now they just keep them on the shelves, but these were supposed to be like a limited edition, but they were selling so many of them they just finally, but I got mine at Cosmoprof. I just used the lettuce or 2 tomatoes. Those are bread. So you just do like, have you ever had do steamed cabbage, like steam it where it's really soft and make your sandwich? That's my dryer. Sorry you guys, I got brand new appliances today, so my dryer. So what I do with my burgers, I steam these and then I wrap my meat around it, and you can make lettuce wraps out of these. So that's how I do my bread for my hamburgers. For my sandwiches, I use cabbage. I just use the lettuce or 2. No, not steamed, but I have used, yeah, I like it on my burger steamed because it makes it more where you can wrap it around the burger more. If it's kind of hard, it's hard to wrap, but if you steam it, you can like really wrap the burger. So everyone, this is my cabbage bread. This was made out of cabbage. I made a cabbage sandwich. So for people who don't want to eat a lot of bread, this is what you make your cabbage bread. So let's see how it tastes. So delicious, you guys. I'm gonna have to try it. Were you here at the beginning of my live? So I showed you guys how to make it. So what I did for the people just tapping in, I just got some cabbage and I just shredded it, cut it and shred it. You put 1 egg in there. You can put your sea salt, your pepper. Hello, welcome to my life, Barbette. You can put your sea salt, your pepper, and then you just mix it in a bowl until it turns like kind of foamy. And then you get your frying pan. You put a little bit of oil at the bottom. You can use butter, olive oil, coconut oil, and then you just put the cabbage in there. Let it fry on one side for like 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, and then flip it. Let it cook again for 3 to 5 minutes. Then you put it in your freezer for 15 minutes to cool off. And that's how you form your bread, and then you can make your sandwich. So this is a bread made out of cabbage. And it looks just like bread and it tastes like bread, but it's more nutritional. Sounds delicious. I love cabbage. It is so delicious, especially if you're trying to like keep your weight down, eat more healthy, all that good stuff. That's what it's about. Maybe I should make another one for the people, because I do want to stay on my live for an hour, so I'm gonna make another one for you guys. So for the people who are just tuning in, I'm gonna make one more demo. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do it. All right, so you're gonna get you some cabbage, and you're just gonna like shred it. You don't want like big chunks. You just want like, you can use like a shredder, a cheese shredder. I'm just gonna use my knife. So this should be enough for, I'll probably do one more. There's like a mosquito in here. Oh my God, I can't stand mosquitoes. Thank you for the recipe. You're welcome. If you ever make this, take a picture of it and send it to me inside my thing. Alright, so you're gonna get you a mixing bowl. I'm gonna dry this out because I already used this earlier. You're just gonna get you a clean mixing bowl. You're gonna put your cabbage in there. It's gonna be shredded cabbage just like that, you guys. We're gonna use 1 egg. And you're gonna stir it for a couple minutes because you want it to be foamy. Let me find my... And you guys know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put my avocado on my sandwich. I made some avocado sauce and forgot to put it on my sandwich. Okay, so this is how you guys do it. You guys gonna get your egg, your lettuce, and you're just gonna keep stirring it until it gets foamy. I'll show you guys how it's supposed to look. And this is the best cabbage bread ever. So you're just gonna stir it, stir it. All it is egg and cabbage and nothing else. And you can add your salt and pepper to your desire. If you like spicy, you can add some jalapeno to it or some cayenne pepper, whatever you want to do. So it's not foamy enough yet. You gotta stir it till it's foamy. So let's see, I'm thinking about a good 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, because you definitely want it to be foamy. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more cabbage. I don't know. Let me see if it gets to where I need it to be first. Yeah, you want it to get foamy first, and then you're gonna put your seasonings in it. That's if you want to add seasoning. Cabbage has so many nutrients and vitamins, so you guys can eat sandwiches all day long with no guilt. You can literally lose weight from eating sandwiches. And the sandwich is so good, so we're just gonna keep stirring. It's almost getting there. It has to have a foamy look. So I think you have to stir for at least a good 5 minutes. Yeah, it's starting to get foamy. You want it to look foamy. So if it ain't looking foamy, you gotta keep stirring, because I think that's the trick to it. I think that the lettuce lets off something that makes it foamy. So it's getting there. While that's sitting, I'm gonna get my frying frying pan hot. So we gotta fry this, you guys. Alright. So get your frying pan. We got to make sure it's completely dry with no water, because we're frying this, so we don't want no moisture in it. Alright, so while this is sitting, I'm going to see how my cabbage is doing. And like I said, you guys can put anything on your sandwich. This is a cabbage bread. So it's starting to get foamy. It's not all the way foamy yet. It's getting there. Yeah, it has to be foamy, so don't rush the process, you guys. If it's not foamy, it's not gonna work. So you have to make sure that it's foamy. That's the whole trick to it. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more cabbage. Just a little bit to make my bread thicker. Alright. One whole thing of cabbage should give you at least, because I've used like a half of one and I've gotten like 4 sandwiches out of a half. Thanks for the follow, Boomer1458. Thanks for the follow, love. Welcome to my channel. I promote healthy living. I always create these wonderful, delicious dishes for people that want to stay fit, want to care about like healthy living, that lifestyle. Alright, so it's getting foamy. It's not foamy enough for me. I gotta wait a little bit. Gotta get super foamy. I think it needs a little bit more cabbage. So it has to be foamy, you guys. Do not put it in a frying pan unless it's foamy. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit more cabbage. Can't wait to make this. Yep, all it is cabbage and egg. You just got to get it the right density. If you're making like a lot of pieces of bread, then put like 2 eggs depending on how much. This is like 1/2 cup of lettuce. So I'm only putting 1 egg. If you're going to do more cabbage, then put don't put more than 2 eggs though. Okay, it's getting there. Okay, it says stir till it's foamy. Stir till it's foamy. Okay, and I'm gonna get my frying pan hot now. If I can find my little, here it is. I love this stovetop thing right here because I could go live with it, so I don't have to be jumping from my stove to over here. So it's just a little, you could go camping with these too for people that like to go camping, or if you just want to take this somewhere, you could cook anything in this too. How hot should your pan be? I would say medium high. You don't want it low. You definitely want it like not too high because you don't want it to burn. I say medium high. Because you don't want it to cook too fast either. You just want it to be able to fry, because it's going to be more like a toast. Okay, it's starting to get foamy, you guys. Alright, let me put my butter in here. You want it to get, I always get mine hot and then I just turn it down a little bit. You're welcome. And when you do it, inbox me and let me know how it came out. Alright, so it's getting foamy. I think I'm going to put 1 more egg. I'm just going to put 1 more egg in mine because it's not getting foamy enough. If you guys are doing it and you're not getting that foam, just put 1 more egg in it, because I think I might have put too much cabbage. So just put 1 more egg because the whole thing is getting it foamy. It should have been, yeah, it's starting to get foamy now. So it's supposed to be like 1 egg to 2 cups of 2 cups of cabbage. Yeah, the whole trick is getting it foamy. Like I said, if you want to add your seasoning, your pepper, if you want, you can add jalapeno if you want spicy bread. Okay. Yeah, so put your frying pan on hot long enough to melt the butter, and then turn it on like medium high, because you don't want it to cook too fast. All right, starting to get foamy. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it has like a little foamy look. That's what's gonna make your cabbage stay together. It has to be foamy. It's definitely getting foamy. So, all right, so you guys could see that. Let me see. You guys see the foam? It has to have that foamy look. All right, so now we're gonna put our cabbage in the frying pan. And however you want your bread shaped, you would shape it in the pan. If you want it square, use a square pan. If you want it circle, just create your own circle. So I'm gonna make mine circle. So there it is like that. You're gonna fry it for about 3 minutes, and then you're gonna flip it. And where's you're gonna flip it, and it's gonna come out like this. This is a sandwich I already made prior, but I wanted to show the people that's just tapping in how to make a cabbage bread. It's so delicious. It's crunchy. It's like toast. So that's the whole trick right there, is getting it. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's a circle shape. You can make a square. If you have a square pan and you want a square piece of bread, just get a square pan. And then what I do is I just get my spatula and I kind of like press down on the top so it can like form it a little bit. I don't know if you guys could see. Welcome to my live. Thanks for the follow, everybody. I'm trying to pay attention to my comments too, but all right, so you can smell it too. It smells so good. If you want to add some pepper or salt, I add like a little bit of pepper. I put a little bit of sea salt on top. I'm gonna make this one an avocado and egg breakfast sandwich, because I already made a regular sandwich. So I'm gonna do a breakfast sandwich next. So if you want a little bit of flavor on your cabbage bread, you can add some seasoning, some smoked paprika, whatever. Does cast iron skillet work? You can use any kind of skillet you want. But I would suggest, like, this is kind of big. I'm just doing this for my life because this is a plug-in. But if you're making an actual piece of toast, I'll show you. If you're trying to do like actual piece of toast, I'd probably do like something this size. So then you can have like a perfect circle. But because this is my live, I have to use this right here. So this is like this is pretty big though. But yeah, you can use cast iron. And then I just smush the sides down. And then once I feel it's done, I say like 3 to 5 minutes. You can tell by the edges because it starts getting crunchy. So when the sides start getting crunchy, then you know it's time to flip. That's why it needs to be kind of on high, because you want it to cook like a pancake. You know how pancakes, when you could tell if they're done, the edges start like turning a little bit crispy. I kind of look at this as like a pancake, and you would flip it like a pancake too. So yeah, exactly. It's exactly how you would make a pancake. And another way you could tell if it's done is like kind of move the edges around. If it's staying together, then you know it's time to flip. Alright. So you guys can see I'm about to flip it. So you want to get the edges kind of loose because it's like a pancake. So try to get the edges loose. And then you're going to come in and flip it. And you see how it flipped? It flipped like a pancake. So now this side is done. And now we're going to cook the other side the same way. Now look at that. This is actually toast made out of cabbage. How awesome is that, you guys? Yeah, I think a small one. Practicing a small one first. And then once you get the hang of it, unless you're really good at making pancakes, because some people are really good at making pancakes, then you could do a bigger one. But if you're like just a beginner, I would say start with the small one, get the hang of it, and then go into a bigger one. And look how awesome that looks. Look how good it's going to be, crunchy, so when it cools off it's going to be like toast. And you can put your lettuce, your tomatoes. I'm going to make this one a breakfast sandwich because I already did a regular sandwich. So that's the whole trick, you guys. This is so awesome. You could do this with cauliflower too. You can do this with broccoli. You can do this with cauliflower. So for the people that's just tapping in, my name is Sasha J. I promote healthy living. I am making cabbage bread for my bread lovers who want to cut out on all the carbs. This is a really quick, fast, delicious, and if you want to have bread for the whole week, you can literally vacuum seal these. You can store them and you can just take it out and eat it, because trying to make bread every day is probably a hassle. So if you're the type of person, you love breakfast sandwiches, you like to eat bread, I would say make enough to last you for the whole week, and you can just put it in your refrigerator and vacuum seal it. So that's gonna be, this is cabbage, you guys. It's called cabbage bread. So you can put, like, you can make hamburgers out of here. You can do your sandwiches, whatever you want. This one actually came out really good. So the trick to this is, let me put it on a plate really quick, because I'm going to use this for my eggs. So here it is right here. You want to put this in the refrigerator for, let me scoop this back. So you want to put this in the refrigerator for 15 minutes before you now see how it came out like a pancake? So we want this to cool off, so you put it in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes because it'll fall apart. You have to let it cool. So while that's in there, I'm going to make my eggs, because this is going to be a breakfast sandwich. See, that wasn't that hard, and it gives it that crunch. It gives it the feel of a bread. It actually tastes, if you love cabbage, you're gonna love cabbage bread, because it actually gives your sandwich more flavor because it has that cabbage taste. And it's gonna give you the benefits, the nutrients, everything your body needs. All right, so now I'm gonna do my eggs. Where's my butter at? Oh, I think I used it all. Let's see. So now I'm just gonna do some eggs and make a little breakfast sandwich. Sunny side up sounds good to me. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna store this and eat this in the morning, because I doubt if I eat 2 sandwiches tonight. I'm just gonna do this for you guys. So while your bread is cooling off, like I said, you can make you a sandwich. You can store the rest for the next couple days. If you have diabetes, or you're obese, or you just want to simply live a healthy lifestyle, this is the best thing, because bread has a lot of carbs. Bread, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I see a lot of people are following me. I go live every Wednesday at 4 o'clock. I normally go at 6, but I just changed my time. So I'm going to turn this down because I'm making eggs now. So this is going to be a breakfast sandwich, you guys. So we're going to put our fresh ground pepper. I'll put a little bit of sea salt. If you guys do decide to eat salt, eat sea salt or do Malaysian salt. Stay away from that other salt, it's dangerous. Sea salt is actually beneficial for your body. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. So we got that. I already made my avocado earlier, so this is just avocado, jalapeno with like a splash of lime and lemon juice and a little bit of seasoning. So I'm gonna do a avocado cabbage bread, breakfast sandwich, shall I say. So my egg, I'm doing sunny side up. Who likes their eggs sunny side up? Who likes them cooked all the way through? Because some people don't like the runniness. Some people like them cooked, like, what are they like? They're called sunny side I guess, done. So some people like them runny, some people like them cooked all the way through. How do you guys like your eggs cooked? I like my eggs sunny side up because I be making shrimp and grits, and I like my egg yolk to crack inside of my grits over easy. Yep, I like them always, but I like my eggs to like run into my grits. So I do mine like so. It depends on what I'm eating, I guess. Depends on what I'm eating it with. Over easy. Alright, so I'm gonna grab. Oh, I still had some meat left from my other sandwich, so I'm just gonna make this a breakfast sandwich. So this one's gonna be avocado, egg with some turkey meat. But I'm gonna have to flip my egg first. Alright, so this one's sunny side up. I'm actually really good at like cooking breakfasts. I have this breakfast quiche, you guys. I think I'm gonna make that next week on my live. You guys will love this one. This one's a breakfast quiche, and you can eat off of this for 2-3 days, and every day it tastes better and better and better. So there goes my eggs. I'm just gonna put a little bit of turkey meat on there. So with the breakfast sandwich, I normally just do avocado, egg, and whatever meat. If you want to put bacon, turkey, whatever you want to put. I think I'll put some pickles on mine because I love pickles on my sandwich. So I'm gonna put a pickle. Pickle? No, I don't want no tomato on my breakfast sandwich. All right, so we got like about 5 more minutes before we take the cabbage bread out. 5 more minutes. And so for the guys, ladies and gentlemen who are tapping in, I do this on all my lives too. I got to show you guys. I love aloe vera plant. And so I buy, let me see. I buy like the huge aloe vera plant and I just cut it. You see the aloe vera on the inside? I cut it and then I cut the green stuff off. I put this on my face literally every single day. And you could feel your face tightening. So I cut them like this. This is aloe vera and I freeze them. And so every morning I take one out my little Ziploc. I put them in my little Ziploc bag. And then I rub it on my face till it melts. And like you could literally feel your face tightening. Like I put it on every day. It makes your face glow, shiny. Like it's a natural face tightener. So any ladies or men that are really into their skin, aloe vera plant, you just freeze it. I take a whole plant. This will give me like 2 weeks worth of aloe treatment, and then you can eat it too. So you cut the green stuff off so that when it melts, because ice is they're starting to do ice sculpting on people's faces. Like say you have fat under your chin or your jaw area, if you massage like ice on it, it freezes the fat. That's what kills fat. So a lot of people are getting ice sculptures on their face, but you can do it yourself. That's inexpensive with aloe vera. So that's something I want to share with you guys because I use it every day and I've noticed a huge difference and I love it. So, alright, so this is my breakfast. This is the egg and the meat, and I'm just going to wait for my, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to wait for my bread to get done so then we can finish this off. I'm just going to pull it out early. It should be done now. Follow the live creator. Thank you, Shell, for the follow. But I'm telling you guys, this aloe vera plant is life-changing. I seen it online. I was like, let me try it. And I've been doing it for like 2 weeks now. And like, you let it sit on your face. You don't rinse it off or anything. You rub it into your face. You let it sit till it dries. And you could literally feel your skin tightening. Like my face was so tight today. And the more you use it, the more you will feel it. And it's all natural. This aloe vera plant only costs literally like $2. And it'll give you 2 weeks worth of treatment and you still can have some left. You can throw these in your smoothies, your hair products, face stuff. Aloe vera is really good. Alright. So for the people tapping in, we're making cabbage bread. It's supposed to sit in the refrigerator for like 15 minutes. It's been in there for 5. It's cooled off. You don't want to do it before it cools because it will break. You want it to set. So it's pretty much ready to go. You're going to take your knife. So if you have like a little small frying pan, then you won't need to do this, or a square one. My frying pan was pretty big, so I'm going to have to cut my bread. But if you use a small one like this, you won't have to cut it unless you're doing like a half a sandwich. So you're going to cut it down the middle. See, it was crunchy. You guys hear that crunch? Alright, so you split it down the middle like that. So this is going to be your 2 pieces of bread. You want your breakfast sandwich, you already got your eggs, your turkey. So this is a low calorie sandwich without, you can put lettuce, tomato, whatever you want on it. And then we're gonna put the cabbage on top on this side. And there you have, this is a pretty huge sandwich. So you can actually cut this down the middle and make this 2 pieces, because this is a lot. Like, I wouldn't even be able to eat all this. Yeah, this is literally like a whole sandwich. So, alright. TikTok wants me to verify I'm not a robot, so give me a second. My hands are wet, but they're always doing this when I'm on my live. Oh, Lord. I don't know why they do this in the middle of a live. Okay, there it goes. Okay, TikTok be tripping, you guys. And so look, that's 2 pieces of sandwiches right there. So this is a breakfast sandwich made out of cauliflower bread. It's just egg and cabbage. So it's just made out of egg and cabbage, and then it forms. So it's like making a pancake. You just mix your cabbage and your egg, throw it in a frying pan, and there you have it. It's a whole piece of bread. I'm gonna eat this tomorrow though, so you guys can see up close. Cauliflower bread. So these are for the people that want to eat healthy, want to stay away from bread. There's cauliflower bread. And it's good, you guys, I promise you. It's like fried, if you like fried cabbage, you'll love cauliflower, cabbage bread, because it tastes just like fried cabbage. It's just more like in a bread form. So that's it. Anybody have any questions for me? Thanks for the follow. My name is Sasha J. I promote healthy living. Next week I'll be online at the same time, Wednesday at 4. And I think I'm going to do maybe a breakfast quiche or something. I don't know. And I forgot to put my avocado on again. Alright, we're going to have to take this off so I can put my avocado on. Alright. Because this is supposed to be avocado on my bread, on my sandwich. So you can put avocado, mayonnaise, mustard, wasabi. So there it goes with the avocado right there. We're just gonna put it back up there. So now I put my avocado on my sandwich. So I'll probably just eat my other sandwich and save this for tomorrow. So that was a breakfast sandwich. This was just a regular turkey sandwich right here. So it's easy to hold. It's easy to hold. You have you a complete cauliflower sandwich. Do you keep patting it, keep it in shape? No, you just got to put it, once you, it's like a pancake, cooking a pancake. And when you flip it on that side, you put it in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes and you let it cool. And once it cools, it turns into, it's going to harden. So it's gonna give you like bread. It's really soft. It's gonna give you like a bread texture. Yeah, so when you're doing it, you want to use your spatula. You just want to do it like a pancake. Let it cook. You can even like cover the top. I wouldn't cover the top because I feel that would put too much moisture in it. You want it more on the crunchy side, so I wouldn't put a lid on it. I would just let it fry, flip it, let it cook for like 3 to 5 minutes on one side, depending on how hot you have your pan. And then you're going to flip it and cook it on the other side for 3 to 5 minutes. So I would say a total of 10 minutes. My dog wants some. So yeah, so that's how you make your cauliflower bread. Does anybody have any more questions? I can this what I'll do when I'm done. I'll post a little video and I'll put the ingredients on. Like I said, it's just egg, why do I keep saying cauliflower? Egg and cabbage, and you just keep whisking it until it turns foamy. You have to see the foam. Whisk it for like 5 to 10 minutes. Once you start seeing the foam, then you know it's ready. You get your frying pan hot, like how you would make your pancakes, and then you would just dump it in there. You would form the cabbage. You would form the cabbage to the shape that you want. So if you want a circle piece of bread, you make a circle. If you want it square, you would do square, because they have square pans too. But you can shape it yourself, because the way it shapes is the way it's gonna cook. Thank you. You're so pretty and down to earth from Evansville, Indiana. Well, welcome in, Indiana. I've been to Indiana before. I was actually at the casino on one of your guys' boats. I think I was in Chicago and I wanted to gamble, and they said the closest casino was in Indiana. I remember it was a boat that I got on. So welcome in. So yeah, I'm gonna get off my live now. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. This is pretty much what it is. Like I said, you can make any kind of sandwich. It's a really healthy sandwich. Cabbage has so many wonderful health benefits. I love it. Just like I said, I'm not a big fan of bread. Bread has a lot of yeast in it, and it's really bad for people that are trying to like stay slim, because like if you eat bread and you drink some water, it's like a sponge. It blows up. So when I eat bread, like I just blow up like nitro. And I love bread, I love pizza, I love sandwiches. So this is why I started making cauliflower bread, because I was like, man, I feel like I was getting cheated in life. Like everybody can eat this food but me. But then I started making the cauliflower bread, and I said cauliflower again, but they do have you can make this out of cauliflower too, you guys. It doesn't just have to be cabbage. So this is what I'm going to do too. Next week on my live, you can make bread out of spinach as well, like the tortilla wraps. I'm going to do tortilla wraps. So instead of eating bread tortillas, you can make tortillas out of spinach. So I'll show you guys exactly how to make tortillas. They're going to look like this. So these right here are spinach wraps too. But these have flour in it. See, the ones I'm going to make are going to be 100% spinach. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to make spinach wraps. So that's a good alternative, because Taco Tuesday, people like tacos, people like burritos, people like wraps. So you can have 100% all natural spinach wrap as well. So I'm going to do that on my next live, as a matter of fact. I think that would be a good one. I love carbs bread, but that just looks good as fuck. I also love cabbage. Man, I don't know anybody that doesn't love cabbage. Cabbage is good. I like my cabbage fried though. I fry it with green peppers, bell peppers, garlic, onion. I'll throw me like some smoked turkey in there, and then I'll put like a little bit of chicken broth. Man, I could eat off that for like 2-3 days, literally. And they have cabbage soup too. If anybody really wants to slim down really fast, they have a lot of cabbage soup recipes too that are very fulfilling. You just got to stay away from all that sodium and just try to like use chicken broth and natural seasonings, and not put like all that sodium in there, and you'll be good. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. My name is Sexy Chef. We just got done making cabbage bread, you guys. Anybody ever had cabbage bread before? Anybody on my live have cabbage bread? And side note, you're as beautiful and glowing. Thank you. Were you on my live when I was telling you about the aloe vera plant and how to rub it on your face every day? I'm a retired cosmetologist, esthetician, so I practiced skin for like 13 years. So if you put aloe vera frozen on your face every day for like 2 weeks, you will notice like it tightens your face like immediately. You'll literally feel your face tightening. Never had cabbage bread. Well, you should go make some. It's easy. Cabbage is cheap too. You can go get you a really nice sized cabbage for like $2-3, and you could at least make you like 2 loaves of bread out of that, because you're shredding it up, putting it in your frying pan, depending on what size it is. It's so delicious, you guys. Yes, I love the health benefits of it, and I love the way it tastes. Like I said, it tastes really, really good. And another thing, like the people who are just tapping in, when you have your veggie burgers, you can steam your lettuce like this, put your hamburger meat and your whatever you want, pickles, and you can just wrap it and have, they're called protein burgers. So that's another way you can eat your hamburgers, with just steamed cabbage. You can use purple cabbage or green cabbage. I steam it just long enough to get it soft, and then I put my hamburger on there. I put my pickles, whatever you want, and then you just put another top piece and you wrap it, and then you have a whole entire protein burger. So people, just because you don't have to eat bread, you can eat a lot of other things too that can replace bread. So yeah. You can do pizza too. Like, say you wanted to make a pizza in a pizza pan, you can do the same exact technique, cook it, let it cool off, and you can put like your sauce, your cheese, whatever meats you want. I'm approaching 40, LOL, thanks. Yeah, try it. It's life-changing. You will love it. Especially in the summertime when it be hot and you want to cool off a little bit. It hydrates your skin, it moisture, and then it helps with sunburn too. If it's really hot where you're at, aloe vera protects your skin. They put that in a lot of the sunblock oils and stuff. So you put that on your skin too. It keeps you from sunburning. I have a 6-foot aloe vera plant in California. What? You grow aloe vera plants? That, man, I'm in Seattle, Washington. It's too cold for that. I wish I could grow an aloe vera plant. That would be boss. Because I'd buy like at least 2-3 aloe veras a month, which isn't expensive. It's like $6 for like a month's worth of supply. It's huge. Wow. Do you have it on your TikTok? Everybody who followed me, I'm going to follow all of you guys back. Do you have a picture of it on your TikTok? I'm going to go on your TikTok and look at it. Do you sell them? What do you do? I want to know what do you do with the aloe vera plant? Do you just let it grow? Do you sell it? Do you give it to people? Do you make hair products out of it? Because I make my own hair products, right? And I put aloe vera in all of my hair products. I put it in all my skin products, and I put it in my smoothies. I have a couple of smoothie recipes that I put like aloe vera in the smoothies. I'm on that BS because I'm like transparency pale. Is it cold where you live? I'm a cosmetologist too. Man, we got cosmetologists in the house. We know all about that beauty. Yep. How long you been a cosmetologist? I've been a cosmetologist since 2013, but I specialize in wigs and hair color, and I know how to do all that stuff, but I just stick with the wigs and the hair coloring. That's my passion. Ohio? I don't think it gets hot in Ohio. Oh, you've been a cosmetologist longer than me. What's your specialty? What do you specialize in? Yeah, I'm a big color specialist. I went in for design haircuts, and I end up coming out a color specialist. Isn't that crazy? You go in wanting to do one thing, and then you find your passion is something like totally different. So, updos and brides. See? I be having so many people hit me up for those, and I am not good at updos or brides, so you would definitely take my place in that. When people call me for that, I'll be like, here, let me give you to somebody else. I'm an esthetician by trade too. Okay, so you know about you. Yeah, so yeah, we pay a lot of money to learn this stuff. Live my fellow cosmetologist, 38 years and now retired, salon developer and coaching now. I know, we're supposed to be collaborating. Everybody go follow Barbette Edwards. She's a cosmetologist too, retired. And you know what she teaches? She teaches women who are in the business how to retire as a cosmetologist. So you know, being a cosmetologist, you have to create your own retirement. Like, we don't get no 401k. We don't get none of that. We have to create our own retirement. And so she teaches people how to retire as a cosmetologist. So that's somebody you guys want to follow. Welcome to my live, Diana. My name is Sexy Chef. We were just creating some cabbage. Yes, we were just creating some cabbage bread that's so delicious. I'm gonna actually make a video on it and post it on my For You page so you guys can follow. Thank you guys. Yeah, so that's the beauty of being a cosmetologist. Like, we learn all of this stuff. Like, we get to learn about beauty, hair, skin. So all you guys who are on my live who are cosmetologists, you guys know aloe vera is really, really good. But I just started using the frozen. Like I said, I seen it on somebody else's page and I started doing it. And for as long as I've been in the beauty industry, I can honestly say this is by far my favorite, and it's natural, 100% natural, and it's inexpensive. Like, you know, all these skincare products are really expensive, and you might not even get the results that you want. This is an inexpensive aloe vera plant that everybody can get out the grocery store, and it has so many benefits to it. I love it. Like, my skin, like, it's glowing. Like, every morning I put it on, my skin looks better and better every day. So I suggest everybody use it. Men can use it too. We all got the same exact kind of skin, and it's all natural too. It gets rid of if you have marks, if you have burns, it's good for any types of scars, all that stuff. So if you have scars, marks, any of that, wrinkles, and even if you don't have wrinkles, start using it, because we start losing elasticity like in our late 30s, mid 30s. So you want to start tightening your skin before you even get to that point. Really nice meeting you. You too. Alright, well, I'm going to get off my live because I have a huge mess to clean up, but I will see you guys next Wednesday at the same time. I'm going to do my spinach wraps next week, you guys, so this is going to be really exciting. If anybody wants to, this was a really quick bread. Like I said, all it is cabbage and eggs, and you just mix it up till it gets bubbly, throw it in a pan like a pancake, and flip it. As simple as that, y'all. Bye. You guys have a good night, and I appreciate you guys.